Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast.
This is Camp Slash Horrorcast, Season 3, Episode 6, Children of the Corn.
If this is your first time checking out the podcast network, we appreciate it. Please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just a reminder, Camp Slash Horrorcast is a weekly live videocast available on Twitch and YouTube. We go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/WeArePodcastNetwork and youtube.com/WeArePodcastNetwork. As the Camp Slash Horrorcast is live, I will not be editing the audio for this podcast, so what you saw live is what you get here. Please come watch the stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And if you want to see the previous streams, go check out our Twitch or YouTube channel. And for a full list of future films we'll be watching, please head over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /WeArePodcast. All links can be found in the description. And with that, on to the Horrorcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time, live on Twitch. This is your lead camp counselor, Duck. I'm here with other head camp counselors. First, I got Jacob. I spy with my little eye something that starts with the letter C, Pinkston. Jacob, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking.
Fuck yes. I ran out of breath. Sorry. Next, we got David, the blue man. Yes, the blue man, Jessup. David, how are you, sir?
I'm fine after watching this fucking piece of shit film. I'm okay.
Ooh, shit. Oh, we got some conversation coming. Next, we got Javi. He who walks behind the rose, Byres. Javi, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. I was good until I saw this again, and then I wasn't not good.
Oh my God. Next, we got Jay. Don't ever show up in my emergency room, buddy. McClintock. Jay, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, guys. Doing great.
Fuck yeah. Finally, we got Mikey. Outlander! Mikey, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I think I finally found something to agree with David on after watching this piece of shit film. More time to get ready for this.
We're going to start our own podcast, and it's just going to be how much we hate Children of the Corn.
Of course, Mikey B is here. He's a comedian. He's a podcaster. He's an actor. He does a little bit of everything. Thank you for joining us. Synopsis. We watched Children of the Corn. Synopsis. A young couple is trapped in a remote town where a dangerous religious cult of children believes that everyone over the age of 18 must be killed. With a release date of March 9th, 1984, running time 92 minutes, thank God. A budget, $800,000. That is what the budget was, less than $1 million. Box office, $14.6 million. This is why this movie has so many sequels. Guys, Children of the Corn, let's talk some history about this bad boy.
You're not going to watch the trailer?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes.
God damn it, Jake.
Good call, Jake. Good call.
I just sat through 92 minutes of this fucking film tonight. Now you're going to make me
I gotta see the
2.5 minutes for the trailer?
I got to see the trailer. I don't know. Make sure I'm watching the same movie. I could have been watching the fucking Corn music video with Ice Cube. I don't know.
Oh,
Y'all want to
cool
single
poster,
say
though.
fuck
You got to
that?
admit, it's a cool poster.
You know what? I don't think I have the trailer.
Oh,
I can
okay,
pull it up.
cool.
Lord
Moving
works
right
in
From the
along.
man
mysterious
that brought
ways.
you
That's all right. Give me a
Christine.
second. We'll make it work.
There is a
And
guy.
Starman.
And just to let you guys know what side of the corn I'm on, Duck, you're actually wrong. They don't get sacrificed till the first day of their 19th birthday.
My bad. Did I say 18th?
Yeah.
Oh,
They got
really?
1 year
You're
to
on
legally
that?
They have 1 year to legally have sex, and then they're fucking done.
Are you fucking kidding me? Everybody there was like well over 22, 23. Like,
Yes, I
at
agree.
least half the fucking people there were. I mean, Isaac John Franklin alone was 48 whenever he was acting in this goddamn movie.
He was
like, as soon as I'm done
24.
with this,
so you were close. All right,
That's
this
what
is
I'm doing this day. I want to be a fucking local comic in the DFW area.
Can you see this?
Every child is afraid
Every child is afraid.
of the dark, the unknown, the nightmare.
The nightmare.
Again, from Nebraska, that nightmare is in the corn.
Jay, who was the guy who did all the voiceovers for the trailers back then?
Who was it? Go ahead. I turned it down a little bit.
It's probably Don LaFontaine.
Done. Love.
Yeah, but it didn't sound like as voice
No,
got deeper as it got on.
No, I'm just telling you who I remember you doing most of them.
Okay.
Quick shout outs, real quick. I want to say hell yeah to Betty. Betty, thank you for watching. Raph is also in here. We also have
Raph?
Quentin. Quentin
What's
loves
up,
horror
Betty
movies
and
with a
Raph?
comment of I like Children of the Corn. Read Right Pod is also here, and Tribe and King, which is Ben. They're all watching on Instagram. So shout out.
Hey, everybody.
How y'all doing?
Look at this low rank discount Steven Weber.
Yeah, dude, I thought that same thing also.
I
But
would say Peter Horton had a better career personally.
I liked him Inside Out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. See Thomas Howell, volleyball, 1990.
Oh yeah. Fucking great movie.
Yeah.
It's a graboid. It's a graboid.
It is a graboid. That's totally a
Stephen
tremor.
King.
Is this Tremors?
So
No,
the
Tremor.
kid in it, he was in another movie that we watched, Monster Squad.
Yep, it's Krieger. His name's
Yeah.
Robbie Krieger. So it sounds kind of like the Doors guy.
Kegels.
Yeah,
The,
something like
the
that.
best part about this movie was, but the best part is in the beginning when that annoying kid from Near Dark gets murdered, and I was like, yes, thank fucking God. I don't have to look at his face the entire movie.
That kid's not from the. That's not the kid from Near Dark.
Uh-oh. Am I going to have to look this up again, Jay, and be right like I was last week? Here we go.
If you're wrong,
we
you have
go.
to say. If you're wrong, then you have to say you love this movie. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I hate this movie.
Oh, this is going to be good.
We're about to lose one, Mike.
Or worse,
He's
if
gonna have
I'm
to
wrong,
flip.
I have to watch the sequels.
Ooh.
I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
dude,
I'll
it's
watch-
like you're like
Dude,
already
it's a-
planning on being wrong.
Yeah, it's like, dude, Dave, I got 6 dates for you, buddy. I'll watch every single one.
Oh,
of you.
Jesus. Are you serious? There's 6 of them? What the fuck?
You
What's wrong with you people?
By the way, David,
somebody's watching.
his last credit was a movie about Marsh Creek. It came out in '87, the same year as Near Dark. That's why I knew you were going to be wrong.
God damn it.
Why would you battle the man that loves this movie?
Yes.
I mean,
He knows
Jay loves
everything.
2 things. He loves this movie and he loves being right.
And by the way, if you're looking for the actor's name, it's Jonas Marlowe. If you want to,
How's
Oh,
he
there he
retaining
is.
stuff?
Wait a
Boom.
second.
We're watching it happen live.
Listen, I can't be wrong. I can't.
You're
I can't
wrong.
be wrong.
Jay's over there. Woo! Got this bitch. All right.
There's
let's-
nothing.
You guys,
You
okay,
lose.
listen. Children of the Corn is the best movie ever made. Fuck!
I thought he was going to watch the
Thank
sequels.
you, everybody. Have a great night. That's it.
Now I have to watch 6
Jay
sequels.
logs out. All right, guys, let's get to
Yeah,
our
we
history
could've
with this
ended there.
movie. Histories. Let's start with Jay. Jay, what is your history with the movie?
My sister introduced this movie to me. We had a amazing Sunday afternoon with some of her friends. I was young. I literally like 7 years old. We watched Children of the Corn, and we also watched Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, and we also watched Night of the Creeps. It was a full Sunday fun day of 80s horror, and this one was by far the one I liked the most, but mostly because I was a kid. It's a horror movie for kids. I was a kid. I loved it.
Yeah.
I was the audience.
Well, I'll get into my feelings about it, but I agree with you. I like this movie. Javi, what's your history with the movie?
All right, picture it, boys. Javier, a young whippersnapper of 7 years old, circa 1994. I'm watching USA's 31 Days of Halloween movies. And one of them was just Children of the Corn. I hated it then, and I hated it now. This movie was not scary to me. Malachi, and I developed the term incest mouth because of Malachi. That kid just looked straight up inbred as fuck. And I just had a bad case of incest mouth. I was like, oh, your parents were first cousins, weren't they? Quite possibly brother or sister.
How else do you make a Malachi?
Yeah, I think he does awesome in this movie, and he does Outlander. I love it every time he screams it. But yeah, you love to hate him. He's an amazing villain. Both of them are, him and Dan Danzig. I mean, Isaac.
Oh,
We're gonna be calling him Dan Danzig.
Phenomenal.
We're gonna be calling him Dan Danzig the entire cast because that motherfucker looks like Dan Danzig, like a young baby Dan Danzig. All right, David, what's your history with the movie?
I was a huge Stephen King fan growing up as a teenager, read all his books. and so I would actively go out when the movies came out. And so I saw this on opening night, and I fucking hated it. It's awful. And I haven't seen it since about 5 minutes ago, and I fucking hate it worse today. I hate
You said it was
more.
the best movie ever made just a moment ago.
Well, yeah, because I lost a bet because my movie brain. I swear to God, Jay, you have to admit that kid kind of looks like the weird kid from Near Dark, right?
No, because
You're not gonna get no type of leeway.
No.
If you are referring to Joshua John Miller.
Yes, he was also in River's Edge. I hate that kid.
Class of 1999.
Fucking hate that kid so much.
Teen Witch. He's the son of Jason Miller, who played Father Karras on Exorcist. He's also the brother of Jason Miller, who was in another vampire movie in '87 called The Lost Boys.
We need to make we need to make a television game show about movie knowledge and just have Jay be the host of it. And when people get shit wrong, you just be like, try again.
Well, there it is. If you get it wrong, you have to admit you like a movie you hate. That's the thing. I gotta let my dogs out. Hang on.
Right on.
Who?
Jake.
Little fuck.
Who let the dogs out?
Don't let him get Sarge.
Who?
Jake, what's your history with Children of the Corn?
Just growing up watching it, flipping through channels on television. My brothers and I watched it. Every long-haired redhead skater that was on the street. There's a bunch of gingers with long hairs we all called Malachi for some reason. I guess that was the only reference that we had to any long-haired gingers.
Malachi Street.
Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The movie is hot dog shit.
Oh,
And,
what?
Yeah, I never really liked it. It was never really scary to me. But it is what it is.
I don't know. I kind of want to like coin that for like a derogatory term for a redheaded person. Get out of here, goddamn Malachi!
Yeah, that's what we did. We used it as a derogatory term.
Oh God, Malachi! Across the street, there's a
movie.
Malachi coming.
Yeah.
Look at this Malachi. All right, finally, Mikey B. What do you think? What's your history with the movie?
First off, redheads' lives matters. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I've never met a cool redhead or a cool Malachi, so fuck them both. This movie actually did scare me when I was little because I was like 3 or 4 when this movie came out, and I watched it when I was like 6 or 7. And it's the reason I hate or I'm scared of little kids singing. Little kids singing is one of the most feared sounds you can. If you're in the dark or somewhere you don't know and you hear little kids singing, just leave. Just go.
Get the fuck out.
The plot. Just get out of here. Also, when I was about 11, we moved out in the country, and we didn't have a lot of land. We had like 10 acres, but the front, sides, and back of my house were all surrounded by cornfields.
So that is nightmare fuel.
Every time I would go outside at night until I was like 17 and stoned or drunk, I was scared shitless. I was like, I don't deserve to be out here. My dad would try to make me go to the barn at night to do something, meet my uncle for a camping trip or something. I don't know, but it scared the shit out of me. I was like, no, too much corn, too much dark. No thanks.
That is terrifying. I come from the country, so this movie reminded me of where I'm from because all it is cornfields and cows and shit. So I was just like, I could have been one of these children. My history with the movie is I never saw it, but I saw the South Park episode based upon it, where they actually take away all the parents because they said they molested them, and then the town becomes split down the middle. And it's basically the same thing as this movie. So the entire time I was watching it, I was like, I've kind of seen this. I kind of know where it's going. I really liked it. And in fact, I think I might be on the side of loving this movie. So let's talk about it. Why you guys think it's terrible, why I think it's awesome, and Jay thinks it's awesome. Let's get into it right now. I gotta go to David first. David,
yes,
please give me a rant on why you hate this fucking
tell us
movie.
why you love this movie, David.
I gotta get on my hating glasses.
Get them hating glasses.
You gotta look through the rose tinted glass you gotta put on now. You lost the weight.
Listen, if you look at this movie just from a strictly technical standpoint, it's utter shit. The amount of zooms that they do in this movie is insane. The special effects at the end are utter trash. They're totally shit. The acting is shit. Linda Hamilton's character is completely fucking pointless. I mean, this movie looked like it was made by a misogynistic pig, and it looked like it was made by a German because he was like, I want my woman to be fucking useless and helpless during the entire film. I want one scene where she escapes and she looks back into her boyfriend and he says, no, leave. and she does fucking nothing in this movie. And again, it's not scary. Acting's horrible. I do like Malachi and I do like Isaac for a little bit. I like the creepiness of them. But yeah, this movie's just shit. And all you gotta do is look at the director's filmography. He's a shit director. It's not like he went on after this and did other great movies. The guy fucking sucks, which is why this movie fucking sucks.
Agreed.
All right. Let's pile on just a little bit. Javi, why did you hate it?
Did you watch the same movie that we did?
I did. I did, and it was awesome. Why'd you hate it?
First of all, it's like everything David said. The acting's just trash. Linda Hamilton, granted, I like this form of Linda Hamilton before she went to Mordor and like was just hiding away from everybody and became all Gollum-y. Yeah, that's prime Linda Hamilton for me. But like, and then you had weird Dan Danzy kid with his weird voice. Like, are you grown up? Like, are you like really 32, but you got the voice of Billy fucking Barty?
He was
What is
24.
up with this kid? Oh, there's something wrong with that kid. He's probably dead now. Probably one of the Lord of the Brain kids. But it was just a bad fucking movie. It wasn't scary. Oh, killer kids that worship some weird deity. It's like some redneck version of fucking Wicker Man.
Let's pile
I
on
got
more.
Wicker Man vibes also.
Jacob, what did you dislike about this movie? I just want to keep piling on this shit.
Crucifix on the cob. This fucking movie had so many stupid fucking things in it. That goddamn lighter that she gives him at the beginning with the cheap ass fucking placard that they put on participation trophies. That shit will come off in like a fucking 2 days in his pocket. There's a fake ass Shining reference in it. Whenever they cut through the door with a hatchet, you see Linda Hamilton's face by it. Whenever Bert is walking into the cornfield and the corn parts for him,
I like
it's
that.
like, but you hear the kids laughing. So like they had the kids rig up some fishing line to pull it open for them and hide in the pit. I will give him after that trip, whenever he's running away from everybody. And Malachi's out there like, get him! And he's running, he fucking trips. That shit was hilarious. But he got up and he stopped jogging with his right arm because he was stabbed in the right. So that was okay. And then he starts giving a theology lesson out of nowhere. And Malachi just tackles him out of nowhere. And there's a girl with a torch who's just sitting there going, yeah.
Get him.
Reactionary eyebrows. I
don't fucking know. The movie fucking sucks, dude.
Well,
it's not a good movie.
We're gonna read
bad.
it here in a second.
The town reminded me of Nilbog.
A lot like that, yeah. Bring it back to some Troll 2. Mikey, you said you hated this movie or you like this movie?
I'm kind of on the fence of both. When did this come out? 85?
84, right? I think, yeah.
84. See, I'll say from today's standards, this movie fucking sucks. And from 1984 standards, this movie sucks even fucking more. It's a shit film. The dialogue made me feel like they think I'm fucking stupid. Okay, the dialogue was bad.
I love that.
They said things that had nothing. It made no fucking sense. I had to put the captions on to see what little Dan Danzy was screaming from the but I mean,
not little Dan Danzy, same size Dan Danzy.
Dan Danzy.
I mean, successful Dan Danzy. That guy at least had a career. Anyways,
Jesus.
I wish he was here because now I have to call him and tell him I said these things because he's gonna find out.
You hacker.
Anyways, I don't know, man. I loved how terrible the movie was. It was hilarious to me, but at the same time, I felt like you guys were mad at me for making me watch this and talk about it. I was like, this is so dumb. Just everything they said. The dialogue was dumb. The trip, like Jake said, the trip. Why do people in movies like this always trip on something?
Why do they?
Trips on?
They always trip. Like, when he tripped, I was like, it made no fucking sense. What did you trip?
I just figured it out. He tripped on a plot hole. That's what it was. Yeah. And I thought it was hilarious though, but still, it's just one of those old movies. It just doesn't hold up to today's standards. The graphics, for back then were fucking bad. I mean,
it was awful for back then, man.
There was, it was ridiculous. Also, I was hung up on the fact that they die on their 19th birthday, the day after, whatever it is, because you get 1 year to legally fuck, and then you're just done. you have to kill yourself. And that's if you can even find someone, because everyone else in that town is so young. It's like, you know what? You can just kill me now.
I don't know. There were a lot of teenagers.
Corn growing community, so I don't know that they're really torn up about age difference in sex.
Also, well, I guess if you're old enough to shuck a corn, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like it. I thought a lot of this movie was kind of dumb. I did laugh at it a lot, but that could have just been the edibles pulling me through a bad situation.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Quentin Loves Horror Movies. He says Children of the Corn 1994 is a good movie and it's very scary. With that said, let's go over
is
to
that
Jay.
the year that you were born, Quentin?
Is that wait? Is that a remake? Is that a remake or a sequel?
Well,
Jay,
it's
jump
probably
in.
One of the sequels.
Remake was 2009.
They remade this already? I had no idea.
Better?
Yeah, I think there's like 3 remakes, isn't there? I thought there was a 90s one.
No, there's a actual like short. It's something about the crow. It's
Brandon Lee?
No, it's the actual short story. It was not called Children of the Corn. It was something of the crow. I saw it last year. I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, it was actually inspiration for the actual movie.
David, you want to do another wager against Jay and tell him he's wrong?
No.
I like his odds. I like his odds.
Well, let's go to Jay. Rebuttal, Jay. You like this movie, so everything said, I wrote down 4 post-it notes worth of hatred. What do you got for liking it?
I'll start off with this. People watching, everything these guys just said was completely bullshit.
Quintessential Gambini strikes again.
Okay. We'll start
My
with
cousin Malachi.
We'll start with we will start. I will start with the score load, which Mikey already talked about, saying it's absolutely haunting. If y'all think the score sucks, I really don't think I have a lot of faith in y'all's ability
I'm a
to
score
judge
guy. Score doesn't save this movie.
No, it's good though.
Wait a second. Did I say it saved the movie? I just said the score was good. One thing is independent of the other. Secondly, John, Isaac, his character, John Franklin, when he auditioned for this, he was like 23 years old. And when they saw him do the lines as Isaac, they're like, this guy has that very man-child look with where he cared. That was the point.
He's like a white Webster.
Like a Dan Danzy.
I think.
I'm sorry, Jay.
I think it was more than that. I think it had a lot to do with the fact that
he talked in the audition about quitting smoking.
he had a certain look about him that they just felt was really polarizing. And then the things he was speaking when he does like his biblical lines and everything, I thought he really did have a lot of charisma there.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing is like I'm not a big cult follower myself, but I find cults very fascinating. Jim Jones, things like that. And I definitely think John Franklin was definitely channeling a lot of those cult vibes when he was talking to his children. And it really felt like they really bought it. On top of the fact that most of the kids that were in this movie, obviously they were locals. Everything I have to say about the acting, no shit. I'm not going to defend that. But I did feel like everyone kind of came together in this brilliant community. And also on top of the fact that it really spoke to a lot of children's fears about what children can do when they're together. David, I think you're the one who told me that one of your wife's biggest fears is seeing 3 teenage kids because their frontal cortex is, still developing and everything, and they're very easy to mold. And I think this movie kind of shows that. I think if you delve a little bit deeper than just the superficial stuff beyond the effects, I thought it was very effective then. And as I've gotten older, there's other things I've even grown to like more, including the relationship between the two leads. That is very similar to the way it was in the book, where Bert's is about to become this doctor, but like all his wife's trying to do is fuck, and he just won't have anything of it. And so that emotional distance, I think that that portrayed itself a lot in how she just would not let it go in the beginning, like when they were listening.
You don't see that a lot in movies. You don't see the woman pining after the man and the man running. That was a weird dynamic.
Her nagging was so believable. Like when they're talking about the preacher and she's like, commitment. And then he was like, okay, we were having fun. And then you had to ruin it. and then it's the taboos it breaks. It's one of the earliest movies I ever saw that broke the ultimate taboo of killing kids. I mean, you see a kid get killed in the first 10 minutes. If you were in the 80s and you saw that at my age at least, and that had an effect on me. It just did, especially if you were my age. So, I mean, I guess because I saw it when I did when I was a kid, it just kind of grew with me. So I don't think I'm nearly as jaded as maybe some other people are. So yeah.
You talking about us?
I just want to say to Jay, Malachi and the other main character are actually good friends in real life. And
I met them both at Texas Frightmare. They're great.
Of course you fucking did. And, I thought you were gonna pull him over, like, hey, actually, he's right here.
Hey, Courtney, you wanna get it?
Malachi.
I did what you said.
Kill from the bird.
Actually, I noticed David said this about the zooms. That was a thing that bothered me about the filmography. You didn't actually see any of the gore because every time they kill somebody, they zoom to the weapon and then they pan out and it's just corn syrup splashing everywhere.
And it looked really bad.
Those are some of the worst dead
mechanic
people
was
I've
the
ever
worst
seen.
example of it.
All right, well, real quick, Jacob, what'd you say?
I said the mechanic was the worst example of that shit, though.
Yeah. With the wrench.
Yeah, like he went to go after them and they just deleted the fight. Like they're not going to show him actually going after these fucking murder little devils.
See, I will agree with that statement, and I'll agree with it. Plus, I do think that Franz Kirsch was trying to get kind of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe, where people get killed, but you don't see the gore. But the movie's still rated R. That's one thing I definitely agree on. They should have really leaned in on the violence. If it's already going to get the R, let's really get in there. Let's see the mechanic get killed. Let's see that. Let's see this. The only people you really see get killed up front are the parents at the beginning. Yeah, that's something I'll definitely agree with. I would like.
So do you think this is the cut that they sent to the MPAA trying to get approved for a PG-13 and just rolled with it, even though it was a rated R? Like, do they have more cutting room footage of cutting body limbs off?
Here's something else I don't know. Okay, what was the first ever PG-13 movie? Was it Red Dawn?
Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did Red Dawn come out?
83.
No, it came out. No, it came out in 83. No,
Jay's testing you again.
No. What I'm saying
I
is,
thought Temple of Doom was one of the catalysts.
Came out in 84.
It was.
But I'm not.
I was gonna say.
I'm not sure if this movie was
84.
actually released. I know, but I'm not sure if this movie was released before or after the PG-13 had already been in circulation.
Right.
Because I think of this movie's not a rated R movie to me. It just isn't.
Not at all.
The only reason it's rated R is because they show Linda Hamilton's nipple one time at the end of the movie. I clocked it, had my counter out, and it was one nipple, 7 minutes, 14 seconds before the end.
Hey, so I just want to jump in real quick before I forget. Another thing that I find very annoying about this movie, and it makes it very disjointed, is the voiceover of the little kid.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Why did they go with that?
Weird choice because it's not in the whole thing. Mm-hmm. It's like a little bit here, then a little bit there, and then it doesn't fucking happen again for the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
The least professional actor on set. Let's use him.
Oh yeah, he was fucking awful. Yeah. He was awful.
Really? See, I think the acting in this was pretty good. I don't know how we watched the same movie. I'm like shocked because
you guys didn't like Joby.
Joby was good. Isaac was good. The little girl was good. Like across the board, I bought everyone's. All right, the little girl.
The little girl. I like the little girl's drawings are really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, another thing about this movie is that it does have very strong biblical references, and I'm not here to
Oh, here we go.
Well, don't worry, you're not. You said you didn't follow cults, but obviously you're running one. So go on.
I felt like with Job in the Bible himself, Job was one of those characters that was he went through a lot of trials from God, and I felt that because his name was Job, I felt like he was kind of him and his sister were these two tweener characters that were kind of allowed to just kind of be because they weren't like really trying to escape. But they also weren't really trying to conform. Whereas someone like Joseph, he was trying to straight up get the fuck out of there. And that's why they had to kill him. And so I think that's why Job got at least the role he got. because his sister actually has like something to offer, and he's just attached to her. So he's like, well, I'm here too. And I was like, I thought he helped drive the beginning. I think he kind of just helped kind of set the stage, at least in the beginning for me.
So was
I don't
it
know.
Job?
Every time I hear the name Job, I just think of Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, his name was either Job or Joby. I was confused the entire time.
Or
Right?
Jobin.
Joby.
What are we going for?
Yeah,
You
Joe,
too,
yeah,
Jobin.
yeah. It's not even a
See you later,
It's not even-
Jobin.
All right,
it's
I
not even
didn't
nothing.
get the
don't know how to say
rebuttal.
that.
I want to rebuttal real quick. First of all, I think the music was awesome, and the reason why is it's hilarious because things would happen like somebody would say kill, and then all of a sudden the choir would be like kill, 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 and I thought that was fucking hysterical. The cinematography I thought was really good, the way that they did stuff. I didn't notice the zooms. I noticed a lot of still shots that I thought worked. I thought those were badass. The acting I didn't think was that bad. All right, Linda Hamilton's pretty bad in this, but I like the guy. I don't know what the guy actor's name is. I thought he killed it. I thought he
Fake
acted.
Kevin Bacon. That's what he called
It was fake Kevin
It's fake
Bacon.
Kevin
Bacon Bacon.
It was Kevin Turkey Bacon.
Bacon
Yeah.
Bacon was killing it. I thought he was really good. I thought
He was beyond bacon.
because whenever shit went sideways,
Javi, you're winning for the night. Sorry, go ahead.
but when shit went sideways, he literally was just like, okay, it's kind of weird here. And then he was like, oh, I'm the fuck out. And then he wasn't afraid of a bunch of little kids. He literally pushes a toddler into the fucking
that was one of
the
best
seat at one
scenes.
point,
Yeah.
and I laughed my
He
ass off.
dominates all those kids,
Fuck
approaching
you, kid.
that
And
that
then
25-year-old man on the altar with the pentagram on his chest.
I love the way how he just bodies Malachi every time they tussle too. I love that part.
Yeah.
And I think that was another thing I liked is because I mean Malachi, I mean, God bless. I know. Looking on the outside looking in, he is not intimidating. But to these kids, he's the goddamn Terminator. He literally is. And he's using his size to his advantage. But I love the fact
Really hard to do against Dan Danzy.
I love the fact that Peter Horton like gets to just kind of go in there and he's like the real adult. And I love that it does show that it's like, okay, listen here, you little shits.
Mhm.
The parents are like the grown-ups have arrived. I don't know. I like that.
I did like the fact that he just open-handed smacked around like Malachi. he didn't give him a close. He was like, ugh!
Oh, that
was so fucking weird.
Well,
Hey,
I don't think it was that weird. I mean, sorry, David, but real
That's
quick,
okay.
these kids follow a pack mentality, obviously, right? And so when Peter Horton's like bitch smacking Malachi, he's now the alpha dog.
He's like, shh, stop it.
And then then they go, arr.
Go ahead, David.
So I just
would've
found
bodied
out
these little fucking kids.
when Children of Corn was originally published. Do you guys know?
The book.
1977, 15-page story in Penthouse as the
That's
name
about right.
Children of the Corn.
That was about right. It was on the night
fucked up.
shift too. He did it on as one of the
Yeah.
shifts.
It was republished.
Well,
And
he
did you guys-
actually wrote the script for this movie, and the producer went, "It's shit," and he gave it to somebody else to rewrite. He goes, "Stephen King knows how to write short stories and books. He does not understand screenplays at all."
the guy was like, "This is shit. Can you make it shittier?" Here. Did you guys notice in the very beginning that one of Stephen King's books is on the dashboard of the car?
Yeah, which one? It is. It's the Night Shift book, isn't
Yeah,
it? I
mhm.
believe so. You guys had said that Dan Danzy kills it in this movie. He fucking
Yeah.
does. He
Yeah.
rocks. Isaac is an amazing character. Malachi is iconic in horror history. There's a reason, like you said, incest face, 100%. But he was, I think, in the sequels, wasn't he, Jay? I've never seen them, but I
Who was
believe
that?
Malachi. Didn't he make it back for the sequel?
No, Malachi never made it. Isaac did make it back all the way in Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return
The Return of
Nice.
Isaac.
in
Right on.
1999, right at the turn of the century.
Awesome though. Like I agree with Jay when he's preaching, you get that Jim Jones vibe, you get that cult vibe, like you kind of buy it, and I don't know, it's just good. I like this. I don't know what to say, but the graphics at the end are terrible. I agree with you guys. Those are some of the
Okay.
worst
And
Pico 8 graphics ever.
Can
Go
we
ahead, Jay.
say
All right, all right.
unnecessary? Like the graphics were unnecessary. You didn't. I thought the thing under the ground was really cool.
Tremor.
You
That
didn't
would have been
need-
enough.
The Tremor.
You didn't need him catching on orange fire or bad. You didn't need all that shit.
That was weird that he made
from
it-
X-Men.
It was like a amoeba under a microscope.
It looked like that.
Well,
A
like,
microscopic
I don't know
slide.
what the fuck it
So
was.
weird. And
It was the
again,
first case of COVID-19.
But
That's what it looks like.
and I don't know if you guys know this. There's a lot of similarities between Danzy and that actor.
Here we go.
So
Oh.
actually, the character he's also been banned by 37 movie sets across the way. And so it's so many things in common.
I will say Malachi goes out like a bitch. He takes out his kneecap and then he tackles him, and he just as threatening as he is when it comes to the actual fight, he sucks.
Because he's a fucking kid.
Yeah, I know.
He's
It's
fighting a
ridiculous.
grown man.
What else?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
when the
can
kid
you
gets
imagine though? Could you imagine if he goes to jail? Because Malachi's got some dick sucking lips, man. No, he would have. Fuck, I looked at that mouth. I'm like,
what are you
I'm not
talking
gay, but I
about?
want
The
to
teeth,
fuck.
man. The teeth.
Yeah, but you learn to gum it, bro. You learn to gum it.
you gotta
I mean,
cover
I've
your
been
teeth
told.
with your lips.
I've been told. Yeah, I've read some. I've done a
Yeah.
couple stories.
Yeah, sure, you were told. Yeah,
Yeah,
But yeah, you're definitely right.
I read some articles somewhere.
Let's give a shout out to Greg real quick. Greg goes
wasn't for
McKinney
fucking
is in the
Penthouse.
house, so saying hi to Greg right now.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Gregory.
I'll see you Wednesday, Greg.
Guys,
Look,
what else do you
Greg.
have about the movie? I mean, I don't get the hate. I'm literally on the I really did this
Dude,
train.
I thought it was brilliant the way they disabled the car by putting corn in it. I just
Dude, anytime I play
in the
corn, my
passenger
car
seat.
stops.
Can we also say the
wait, that's
jump
the
scares in this were absolute shit?
No, the
Like-
one got
Oh
me.
my
The
god.
one got me.
Oh, the what? The girl?
When he backed
whenever
out
they
of the
backed
room
into
and they-
each other?
Yes, that
You
got
idiot. No, they didn't. That was the worst fucking thing ever.
me.
He
It
was
scared
looking
me.
dead at her, and he fucking went, oh.
So dumb.
It was the staying of the music, and I was messing around with my new monitor, and I was just like, oh, I maybe back up. I don't know, but I
goddamn jump scare. Ever.
I did.
I like
I had to laugh out loud when the jump scare at the end happens, and he just slams the car door on the girl,
Yeah.
and he's
He
like,
was like,
"Oh man, she's knocked out cold." And then
What are we gonna do?
I know. And then Linda Hamilton, she's like, "Well, we just got to get out of here." And I was like, "Oh, fucking."
And they walk. They don't
Yeah.
drag her fucking stupid lipless
And she carried the
fucking
kid.
limp body out. They
Well,
just-
okay.
they
I
walk
got a
away
question.
down the
I got a
street.
question for Jay. Okay, if the whole point is to tell the old guy, which, by the way, did they do almost a shot for shot of like in Cabin in the Woods of the old guy at the gas station? It was the same kind of like horror movie trope, wasn't it?
No, that was 100% borrowed from that.
Because it was the whole gas thing, right? That was almost like word for word dialogue. It was really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So my question is this, though,
Absolutely.
Jay. If the point of the old guy is to steer people away from going into that town, why were all the signs pointing them towards the town? Because they weren't trying to go to the town. They were trying to leave. But every 5 minutes, they're like the town for Gatling was pointing them, and they couldn't get out, and they eventually just ended up
It's
in
free
the town.
will. You still have free will. They have to have the free will in there, just like in Cabin in the Woods that borrowed that from this.
But that
It's
wasn't
the
free
he
will,
told
Mikey.
you where to go.
The
and he said
signs
not
were
to go
tricky. They
there.
were trying to leave, but the signs kept on telling they were wrong. They were almost
Because
like
the Outlanders have to make the choice of free will whether they go there or not. I feel like it's just that little old
You're
trope.
just saying shit.
Yeah, I am. I'm
You're
really
just
not.
saying shit.
I
I know
think
this. You're just saying stuff.
I had a feeling that they wanted to sacrifice human or adults is what it was. Like they sacrificed the blue man. So they were trying to trick him back. But then I was thinking, well, all these people live in Gatlin that died. Surely they had family members in other towns. Why wouldn't they come in and notice that all the adults were killed? Like it's only like a 13-mile radius. Sure, or
Hey,
19
why
miles.
not? Hey, after so many tries, quit trying to go to Gatlin. Just fucking turn around and go to
Go
wherever
back.
the fuck else you're.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah.
I Ducky brings up a good point, because I think this movie, because I really like the idea of this movie. I really do. I love I'm into cults. By the way, we have a great cult happening in Dallas right now at Dealey Plaza. They're fucking talking about killing themselves. So get ready. Here it comes.
Yeah, I will tell you this: it's more fun to be a member of a cult than a leader. So Just keep that in mind.
Well, the leader gets to fuck everybody. What are you talking about?
No, but they have more instructions and tasks to follow because
responsibilities.
To the fucking, they're listening to the voices.
It's really hard to keep up with too.
Yeah, if you just follow what they're saying, you don't have to worry about shit. You're like, oh yeah, we all get the.
And then clearly you have to worry about upheaval. I mean, Isaac was taken over by Malachi.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed their dichotomy too, because the blue man was a sheriff and Malachi is actually the one who killed him. And when he killed that sheriff, it was a very slow transition to where people would listen to Isaac, but people were afraid of Malachi.
Right.
And that ultimately
Malachi was the muscle.
He was the enforcer. And
as much as muscle as you could get with Malachi.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah, but he's a bitch. He goes out like a bitch every time. Like,
Because he's a child. He's a child. I would knock that kid the fuck out.
That's the whole point of bullies. Most bullies get the shit kicked out of them once and they fucking give up. Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
And then the whole thing falls apart. Your cult falls apart, and the beast that lives in the cornfield gets destroyed by a Molotov cocktail that was thrown wrong the first time.
Now, as a kid, when Isaac gets possessed by Who Walks and he gets that voice, and he kills Malachi. To me, as a kid, that was a out of left field moment, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Because I was like, "He's dead," and then he comes back. You're like, "He ain't dead. He ain't dead," and he actually gets to be the one to do the kill on Malachi. I thought that was very poetic.
I thought the voice was the same voice as "I'll swallow your soul." It's the same voice as Harrietta from Evil Dead 2. And when we listen to the clip and we see it, and it's also a modern Dan Danzy, just so everyone knows, and that's the one that looks totally like him now. Guys, what else?
So what I was getting to was I really like the idea of this film, and I think it would work really well in a different time period, because I think if you do this movie in the 30s or the 20s and you're out in Nebraska where it's really not populated, then the idea of a town like basically disappearing is more believable than something in the 80s. Because like you're right, Duck, they would have had friends and family and shit like that and telephones. But you do something in the 20s, then it's more believable that way.
Real quick, Austin McDonald says, "Hey, from work, Dan Danzy wanted me to tell you guys that comparing him to the kid is an old joke and you guys are hacks." And Raph gave the hack.
Takes one to know one, I guess.
Is that why Dan has never, ever, ever, ever brought it up ever? He knows how much I love Children of the Corn, and whenever he ever talks about Isaac, maybe I should have looked for the cues. It's like, yeah, we're talking about Isaac, and all of a sudden Danzy goes.
I guarantee you, next time he comes to the club, he's gonna be wearing that hat. He's gonna have that hat on,
and he's gonna have his cult followers. I'm following. I am. Guys, what else about the movie? Anything else that like you guys hated?
There was one thing at the end when the car's disabled from all the corn. They never like brought back up that there's a dead child in this guy's
trunk. Yes, you are right. You are so right.
In your trunk.
I thought,
and on top of that, then he asks the kids, "Oh, want to come live with us?" And they joke a day or week, whatever. Which fucking stupid dialogue. Those kids need to go to CPS. They need to be debriefed. They need to see the authorities. You can't just take kids you found.
These are our
fucking therapists.
It was very weird, Mikey, how there is no like, we need to tell the world about this town where parents were murdered by this cult. It was more like, I guess we're adopting kids. All right, I'll see you on a sitcom on ABC.
And now they're both bastards because y'all aren't married. And on top of that, he's just like, well, gotta get to this job interview.
You're right. And you know what? I thought the same thing. I was like, there's still a dead child in that trunk. That is some fucked up shit right there. Like
even the first time I saw
this movie, as golf clubs.
They got way too comfortable again talking about everything normal in their lives. But that just goes to show you how vapid people were in the 80s. Like, we'll run over a kid, and then 15 minutes later, okay, back to us. What are our problems?
Hey, he's leaking on my putter. Can we stop and move him?
We stilled these kids now.
Also, this movie really does need to be in an anthology film. This does not need to be a 90-minute movie. This is a 15-page story.
Yep.
It's definitely a 15-minute movie.
It's definitely a short story, and it should have been. It was a short movie at 132 minutes.
I actually think this movie will also, ever since I was a kid, the one thing I've always wanted this movie
You're right.
is much less of an anthology or anything like that. I've always really wanted to see a prequel. I've always wanted to see how Isaac really like joined the town, and also how like Malachi. I want to see like where the parents get killed. I want that to be the climax of the movie. You know what I mean? I want to see how it all begins.
I'm just glad Jay said he wanted to see a series. So I was like, oh motherfucker, no.
Yeah, and there's how many movies in how many sequels in this skit? Like
you
7?
don't need a series. Yeah, there's plenty of sequels.
Yeah.
There's plenty and David, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because we're going.
God damn it.
We are going on a ride.
Can I watch all of them at once? Can I get like 6 different TV monitors set up?
Nope.
Can we all agree to call David Buttercup from now on?
and we're starting with the 3rd one, and then we're gonna go to like the 5th, then we'll go to 6, then we'll go to 4. We'll finish with 2, which is the best sequel, and then we might even do 7.
Oh my! 7.
And then the remake.
All right, guys. I think we talked about it.
One thing I just want to point out: this movie did do a good job of reminding me of how goddamn ugly people were in the 80s. Like, not a look at them; they were all just straight ugly.
Yeah,
nothing else to say but ugly.
But that guy had those dick sucking lips, evidently.
Look, I gotta say, I fucking love that you defended this movie like a bad defendant in fucking court. You were sweating like a son of a bitch.
Oh no, dude! I 100% see why you guys think it's a bad movie. I get behind it, man. I have fun with it. I enjoyed it.
I do too, guys. I can totally see all y'all's points. I totally see it.
Yeah,
but it's just
at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. I'm going to recommend it. Let's go to recommends. I recommend this movie. I would say to anybody, watch it. I think it does begin something. I think it's fun. I think it's a brisk watch. I think that you guys said bad acting, bad dialogue, but I'm sorry. I liked it. And all day long, I was thinking about all the characters in it, and Malachi and Isaac really stick with you. It's fun. It's just a fun, stupid movie. And I think the thing I like about it the most is the main character isn't a total fucking idiot all the time. Whenever shit hits the fan, he's like, holy fuck, I'm going to fucking punch a kid. And that cracked me up tremendously. Go ahead, Jay. Do you recommend it?
Of course. And Doc, you can just send me your Venmo later. I can let you,
That's
tell
right.
you.
Get that money, baby. All right. You'd recommend it though, Jay, right?
Fuck yes.
All right. Right on. Let's go to the haters. Javi, do you recommend it?
Yeah, and if you know Dan Danzy, bring it up and let him know to the face. Hey, you look just like Isaac.
I'll get a T-shirt for the next time
Go
I
up to
see
Dan
him.
and be like, listen, I know you've heard this joke before because everyone does it. They always do the Dan Danzy looks like Isaac bit, but I just wanted to tell you, you kind of look like Isaac.
You kind of look like Isaac.
Like,
David,
did I see you crucified on a corn stalk before somewhere?
Now that would be a Halloween costume. If Danzy could get himself crucified on the corn
and
cross and then walk,
voice.
that would be walking through.
David, you recommend?
I recommend this movie for feminists who believe that women aren't treated well in today's films. Because if you think women are treated like shit in today's films, oh, girly, go watch this fucking movie. See how a woman was portrayed as fucking pointless. Like, and she wasn't even portrayed as a sex object. She was just, you're dumb. You don't do shit. You get caught. You get put on a cross. You get taken off, and then you make a joke after a girl gets knocked out.
She's like
this is.
I think she landed on her feet though.
Oh yeah, she did great. Oh, the actress? Yeah, she did great. The character? No, the character ended up in an abusive relationship with a doctor who was emotionally not attached and cheated on her with all his nurses.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys
totally
read the
cheated.
novelization.
Oh my god, that guy! That's the whole time I was thinking like this dude cheats like hardcore.
Oh,
this guy
yeah.
is fucking other puss. He's getting in there. Jake,
He seemed like a
recommend it.
misogynist to me.
Oh, my bad. I apologize.
I like to
I thought you were talking about me.
I think you gave a lot of massages.
Jake, do you recommend it?
It's not for me to say here or there. You're gonna watch it or you're not. You don't need
Film
to hear
is
what I have to
subjective.
say about this. Yeah, like if you're younger me, yes, watch it. If you're older me, don't do it. I don't know. Just watch the goddamn movie or don't. I don't care.
Watch it or no. Mikey B, what do you say? Recommend it or no?
I strongly recommend that they check that $800,000 budget. They check the books because they did not spend $800,000 on this piece of shit.
Yeah, what you want to do, Mikey, is you want to look at those books and be like, so how much was spent on special effects?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Buttercup. And I don't see where they spent the money, but I do. If you want to watch like a terrible movie, I like watching bad movies to laugh at them. It makes it more cozy with the drugs, you know. So I mean, if you're on drugs, watch the movie. If you're sober, just I don't know, do something else.
Has MST3K done this? Because this movie has got MST3K potential
100%,
all
I
over
agree
it.
with you. The whole time I was watching, I was thinking the Good Time Boys, which is Jake,
Good
Javi,
Time
and
Boys.
100% be doing this movie, and I still enjoyed the shit out of it. All right, guys, this real quick, give a shout out to Austin once again. He goes, "Does anyone recommend Dan Danzy?" I do recommend Dan.
I do recommend
Dan
Dan.
Danzy.
Actually,
Highly.
all joking aside, I think Dan is actually really funny. Very funny guy.
I highly recommend Dan Danzy.
And then Hobby said, "I don't fucking think so."
I don't recommend him as a person. As a comedian, yes, but as a person, no. Fuck no.
If Dan
As
Danzy,
the Dan Danzy, yes.
if Dan Danzy can do his entire set in Isaac voice, speaking
On the
like
cross.
he does, oh my god, that I will probably die right there.
Okay, Jay, this is what we're doing. Okay, for the next Halloween show, we're not doing dead comics. We're doing movie characters that look like comics. There it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Done.
That works.
Done and done.
Hey everyone, it's just Duck jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And just so you know, the next section of the podcast will be clips from the movie, so you can find replays of the live video stream at twitch.tv/We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com/We Are Podcast Network. Once again, all links can be found in the description. Come check out our live stream every Monday at 8 p.m. And for a full list of future films, check out our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And with that, back to the Horrorcast.
All right, guys, let's get to some clips of this movie. I promise they're not too long. So let's check it out. Creepy Kids. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. Let me fix it.
Yeah, new setup's going great, Duck.
I know. Can you guys see it?
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Look at that.
David,
Goddamn DSL.
Feathered hair. Oh.
Speaking of Buttercup,
What are you playing?
Oh,
That's right, you are.
Goddamn pinball wizard motherfucker.
He's a pinball wizard.
Oh, yes. And I told her, Grandma, it's a bang gang bus.
Like that is like Dan Danzy had a baby with the fucking psychic from Poltergeist.
That looks like
And
Dan
then
Danzy had a
became
baby
the
with Dan
fucking-
Danzy.
The old man with the fucking same outfit.
All right. Murder. God damn it, computer work. People getting
Dude,
stabbed.
that was pretty good. That was pretty good though.
Why does this kill this guy?
yeah, he just loses a couple fingers.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
Pulls
it.
him anyway to just diabetes.
I
Shout
wanted
out-
to see them make a sandwich out of his fingertips after this, like little fucking
Steak
bologna
fingers.
sausages.
Shout
A
out to
steak
the
finger basket.
shout out to the sponsor of Children of the Corn, Blue Bunny Dairy Products.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big sponsor.
Saw that.
Every day on set.
Ah, that kid got it.
Wipe your mouth, little kid.
Dude,
Yeah.
These are some of the worst dead people I've ever seen.
This
it's
reminds
pretty
me of being at a Gallagher concert whenever I was 8.
Listen, I do murder mystery shows, and our deaths are fucking better than that.
Yep, that's pretty bad stuff. This is why he hates her.
Dude,
I'm
there's
pretty
only
convinced.
so long before they realize it's not a show, Jessup. Just so you know.
Don't
He only
ruin
hate her
it for
because he
me.
ain't her.
Yeah.
I'm convinced this is why he hates her, because she dances and sings terribly.
I hate her right now.
That's why Spielberg divorced her.
Hey, that's a good song though.
Spielberg.
It looks like he's laughing
I
at
thought
her.
it was James Cameron. Did
It
Spielberg fuck her
was. That
also?
was the joke.
That
James
was actually
Cameron.
Little
Wait, were James Cameron and Spielberg, was she the Courtney Love of movie directors?
James Cameron and Spielberg did the London Bridge with Linda Hamilton between them.
Yep. And she gave the thumbs up and fell down. She did.
I want to see that sock puppet show.
Breaking the rules. You don't kill children. Oh,
I remember him from Near Dark.
Dude, the way they
awesome.
Yeah, the way they show, like, they didn't just hit the kid. They hit him and they crash test dummy that motherfucker. That was fucking.
See if we can do it again.
Brutal.
Oh wait, we got dancing again.
No, no, God, no.
It's
Jesus,
happening.
No,
Just
God.
deal with it.
Worst part of the movie was her dancing.
Yep. I'm leaving it go. All right, breaking the rules. Let's watch this kid get smacked again. Oh shit! Oh god!
I love it.
It's horrible. Monopo cheater.
3,
What?
4, 5, 6, 7. All right, see? 200.
Monopolytheism.
Joby.
I like how they're dressed up in like adult clothes too. I think that's fun. I don't know.
I like that their image of adults that they play Monopoly on Friday night.
Hey,
yeah,
Danzy not.
But they had a game in music. They're forbidden.
You will give me an opening spot on the weekend. I shall say it, for he does tether to me.
You want sardine and cracker?
Comedy.
I shall say my much up front during the show.
Not the dog. John Wick should have showed up and killed all these kids.
This was the most disturbing part of the movie.
Audrey Hepburn?
It's just a weird little comedy.
We've had ourselves. I ain't got no gas. No, I don't.
Yeah, no gas on
no
too.
No, neither. No, you don't understand. I need to use Don't buy no gas. You can't use no restroom.
Boom. Comedy. Hilarious. Signs everywhere. Signs.
Jesus Christ. Gatlin, what do they have? A monopoly on road signs?
Monopoly again.
Good one, hon.
If they do, Joby's cheating.
It looked like a fucking cross.
You killed my dog.
Hatches are no good on these hoods.
Why did you have to go after him, Sarge?
Bastards. You can't do this to me.
I'm old man McGillicuddy.
Dude, that was like the.
No, when I was a kid, I thought that was the dog's skin. I didn't think it was his collar. I really did.
I thought it was like some hippie's headband.
Rough.
It's rough. Oh, it's rough. My hospital, bitch.
Don't ever show up in my emergency room, buddy.
Right.
Oh, man. Good one, bro. I love how he went against being a doctor. Like he immediately was like, "No, I'm not gonna work on him.
I'm not gonna uphold my oath." Yeah. Fuck my oath. This guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Fuck my oath and fuck that guy. He could die. I'll watch.
Buddy. Oh, the way he said "buddy" at the end. Ooh, that stung.
He's spicy, buddy.
Danzy preaches.
Even greater than that of the Blue Man.
The Blue Man Group.
The Yellow Brick Road.
Cafe shop rat.
It's dead. Just like everything else around.
Yuck.
Yuck.
All right, this movie does kind of suck. The jump scare. I turn around on everything I said.
She's scared of a rat, but she's dressed like she's auditioning for Jurassic Park 1.
Holy shit! I kept on looking at her like, why does this look familiar? Why am I
just
thinking
like
of
Alan
Laura
Grant?
Dern?
Yeah.
She was trying to take Sam Neill's role.
My name is Simon, and I like to do drawing.
Holy shit! God damn it, Duck.
This kid should stick to something else because John ain't in.
She should just draw herself all the time.
I think they're awesome. It scared me. This scared me.
That was
I'm a bitch.
good.
The worst.
That was actually fucking good.
Do you like that, Javi? Do you like that?
Yeah, that was actually pretty fucking good. Even I got it. That was a good burn.
Worst.
Get prepared for Sarah. Sarah. God, I love that song.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you draw me a picture and we won't tell Isaac or Malachi or anybody?
I just wanted to sing a
How's
song
that
to be honest with you guys.
Okay.
Seize her. Seize her?
Seize her.
Yeah.
Caesar, extra chicken and croutons.
That's what it's spelled.
It's a Dagron.
Yeah,
I do like
right.
this. Who drew this fucking picture? Evidently, it wasn't the little kid. So who drew
Why
this?
is this the battery
I can't draw that good.
for him?
Yeah, it looks badass. Look at it. That's fucking ridiculous.
If they had a dragon in this movie, it would have been a lot better.
It would have
No, can you imagine the effects of the dragon? Holy shit! It would have been. It would have been stop motion. It would have been a stop motion dragon. No, hands down.
Danzy speaks.
And the audience
Spill
laughs.
the blood of the old man when his oil and gasoline were still useful to us.
We have our own fuel now from the corn.
So
Yeah,
now,
gee
right,
whiz.
time. We have not enough. Question
I like
Oh,
that this kid looks
man.
like an unhappy lesbian.
So a lesbian.
We lose Mikey. Where'd he go? There he is.
There I am. Sorry, my internet went out or something. I got scared. Sorry.
Corn split. Kids with wires, like Jake said. He potted the corn. It's a long fucking clip.
Chicago.
Don't make no sense.
Chicago. The 19th sacrifice. Oh, I forgot to mention. I love
these pictures.
I love that.
Those are David Jessup originals right there. He did some corn.
I love Cornus Christ. I like the game Jesus' hand.
Jesus Cornus Christ.
Maze be with you.
Hobby for president.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but the
At
painting.
first, I thought he was drawing an A for adultery. I was like, why is he giving himself the scarlet letter?
What if Amos will be scared?
Look at him. You know he fucked everybody in that fucking village.
He just pals him over. He don't give a shit.
Sit down, bitch. Sit down.
That's
He won the last one.
I got this one. Knocking over children, dude. What?
He was already past that last kid before he gave it an unnecessary push.
Look at this
Out of the way,
shit. But that
nerd.
kid takes it so hard.
fuck you.
Happy birthday to the ground.
That kid broke his collarbone.
God damn.
Start none, won't be none. Said Bert.
Outlander.
Move, bitch.
I just love him screaming that. I'm sorry. Double dumb.
Outlander.
Takes him out, and then is this an outtake? What the fuck
No, he telegraphed that. He
Takes him
telegraphed
out
that.
as an outtake.
It looked too telegraphed.
happened? Taking over.
What did he do to fucking Malachi? Like, did he just like?
Yeah, why just hit him in the shin and run? Like, knock that bitch the fuck out.
And also, why did Malachi lose consciousness for getting him in the shin?
If you knock him out and he's out cold, why aren't you fucking his mouth? Like, that is a missed opportunity. This movie fucking sucks.
If you read the novelization, you would know that Malachi's weaknesses are his shins. He doesn't like knocking them out.
Yeah, I also thought you were going to say if you read the novelization, you would know that he does indeed fuck Malachi's mouth when he knocks him out.
He turns over, he hits his head, and he's like, "Ow, that hurt." This don't make us feel better. Malachi's mouth fucking my dick.
Malachi's weaknesses are his shins and his lips.
Shins and lips. This is gonna be the name of my new band. Shins and lips.
Shin lips.
Taking over from Dan.
No, you dare not.
Oh.
It will punish you. The job of
I did not run the lights.
No, you will not get a guest spot.
No, you will not open for Louis C.K. Sorry.
Okay, that was too low.
That was over the line. That
Even
was
for
over the
Dan,
line.
that was too low. You went too far, Jay.
I
Now you're gonna have to watch
I apologize.
Children of the Corn Part 6.
Dude, I'm totally down. I'm watching it right now in the background.
Oh,
So, I mean, I'm waiting.
Outlander again. I just love this. I love the screen.
Outlander sounds like a badass hero that comes to this town and kills the kids.
It is.
I feel like 3 dicks in that mouth.
Oh, so many.
I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm just talking about the cast at this point.
Hey, real quick, 3 dicks or 2 cobs?
2 cobs, 1 dick.
2 cobs, 1 husk.
Yeah, what's happening? What the fuck?
I love the way he screams.
Here comes the COVID.
Oh boy. Oh, now he's got breathing problems.
That was fucking hilarious. That blowing up was funny as
They
shit.
needed some good taglines because right there, someone should have said popcorn.
Speech.
Some self-proclaimed holy man said this is what God commands. What kind of a God tells his children to kill their parents, huh? Answer me that, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Hear that?
I don't have an answer.
Piece of shit.
You know what? You're right. Hey, he's right, isn't he? I love how, like, within like a minute, their entire cult was like, "Yeah, you make a good point. He makes a lot of good points."
Where they're children, if they get
Yeah,
yelled at by
they're
adults,
kids.
they
Yeah,
do what they told.
That's like the most realistic part of the entire movie.
All right, Danzy's revenge. Oh, here he comes. There he is.
That's perfect form, Danzy.
Perfect. That's fully mature Danzy. That's the best acting Malachi did the entire thing.
This
being
is
scared.
this is Dan Dancy choking all Big Bang Theory fans.
I can get behind that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm good with that.
Is it Job or is it Joby?
I prefer Jobin.
Jobin.
No, Jobin.
That was pretty original.
So how they did that effect is they took a wheelbarrow and they turned it upside down and put it in a trench and ran it through there. No one really cared, but I figured I'd tell you guys.
No, I think it's a cool thing.
Yeah,
I'm actually angry that I know that now.
it's the best
Look
effect.
at that effect. Oh my god.
Hurry, Dad! Somebody has a video toaster.
No time.
Kettle corn, bitch.
Yeah, they missed a lot of opportunities on fucking one-liners in this movie.
They did.
I said no
Imagine it.
butter.
Imagine it with Arnold. Yeah, kettle corn, bitch. Yeah. I love
You are
it.
now cream corn.
They got kids now.
You didn't even show the face in the explosion.
Oh,
You
that
mean the anus?
It's here. Hey, Jay, I'll draw it on a piece of paper for you. It's the same fucking thing.
No, it is not.
Okay.
I'm your dad.
Let's take these estranged children and keep the dead one in my trunk.
Look, there. I did it. I did the special effect. There it is.
Ah!
You're hired, kid. I like your gumption.
It's the end. Oh yeah, in the back seat, dun, 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 lifting up the thing. Dun, 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 dun.
Knock that bitch
telegraph
out.
your move like that,
Hey, Linda
bro.
Hamilton, don't help.
Bitch.
What did she say when she yelled at him the first time? She said, "Toe knife, sir."
Oh shit! Why is it showing that? My thing is all fucked up. Here we go. There.
That's what actually when they edited the movie, they said the same thing. They said, "Oh shit, why is it showing that?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Technical
And then,
difficulties.
and here's the thing, guys. We're shitting on this movie. It cost $800,000 to make, and what did it pull in? 14 million.
Yeah, 14 million.
Yeah. Fuck me. Fuck me. What
I'm
the
starting to
fuck
think
do
like
I
shitty
know?
horror movies are like the biggest grift in America.
This movie almost made as much money as The Thing.
Fuck off. Don't take that back.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
You take that back. Well, the thing is
What takes
considered a
in-
classic now, good sir.
It didn't
All right,
have
what
as many
takes in more
sequels as
money?
this.
All right,
didn't need
guys.
What takes in more? Hey, what takes in more money every year is corn.
This movie is like corn syrup. It's forced. You are forced to eat it every fucking year.
It's
All right.
everything.
All right, let's get to recommendations real quick, guys. First of all, we have Creepy Kids. That's not what it is. We have The Good Son. So we're going with Creepy Kid movie.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Macaulay Culkin and
I like this movie.
And Frodo are in this bad boy. What a great movie. What a wonderful thriller. Just a slow paced burn. Even when I was a kid, I fucking loved this movie.
I like to think this is what
so
happened to Kevin McAllister after Home Alone 2.
Absolutely. He just became a little bit of a...
It's an unofficial sequel to Home Alone.
And it ruined his career. I mean, that's the bottom line. Like after
his dad ruined his career.
Well,
Like,
that's true.
And heroin also ruined his career.
Well, you gotta have one or the other. The second movie I'm going to recommend is Mama. Guillermo del Toro produced this bad boy. This movie is
I liked
terrifying.
Mama.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen this.
Oh my god, the Mama
fucking good.
creature, whatever it is one of the scariest fucking things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've always wanted to watch this.
I worked at Studio Movie Girl, and when we had to drop the checks at the time of this movie, I was terrified every time. And I was like 29 when that shit happened. It's just creepy. It's a really fun slow burn at the beginning, and then the third act just takes off like a roller coaster and skyrockets to the fucking moon.
Is that Jamie
highly
Lannister?
It is. Yes, it is.
Nice.
So,
Kingslayer.
Sister fuck up.
Yeah, I would totally recommend this. Guys, do you have any recommendations?
Oh, dude, for creepy kids, the what was the not the remake, not the Superman remake, but the creepy kid movie from the 1950s. What the fuck?
The Bad Seed.
Not the Bad Seed. No, Jay. They remade it with Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, well, the remake is called Village of the Damned. The original one's called Children of the Damned.
Children of the Damned. Yes, I love Children of the Damned, the 1950s movie. It's really fucking cool.
Really good choice.
Fucked up kids. I want to go Lord of the Flies for a fucked up kids movie.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
So good.
Yes.
Oh, well, if we're going that route, guys, I'd like to nominate the brand new TV show Yellow Jackets.
Oh, I have it recorded. I haven't watched it yet, but I've recorded all the episodes, man.
It's so fucking good.
Right on.
Yep.
Mikey B, you got anything for creepy kid movies?
I don't recommend anything with kids. They fucking ruin everything, dude.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
They scare the shit out of me, dude. Like Will
That
Slomo said.
Then who buys all your merch?
Fat old ladies that are divorced twice.
I want to buy some matchsticks with your face on it. Where are you? Where are you?
My kid thinks you're funny. He likes your face.
When I light up my Marlboro Lights 100, I want to think about your joke.
Mikey B is the Krusty the Clown of Dallas comedy.
God damn it.
That's a pretty good compliment, bro.
Mikey, please come back.
You come for the corn. You come for keeps, baby.
All right.
I accept that.
With that
high
said,
praise.
I have to say this. Jay is going to be taking a little break from the show. Jay, we're going to miss you. We're going to miss everything, all the intelligence, all the brains that you bring to this. I don't know how it's
Which
gonna
is
work
all
out
the
with all
intelligence
this.
and brains.
I'm not going to miss being wrong all the time. I'll tell you that right fucking now.
It's going to be a little bit of a bummer. We're going to get you back here in a month or two, but for the time that you're going to be gone, we're going to miss you, dude. So just
All right,
you know
guys.
that.
Thanks a lot for having me for all this time. It's really
Good luck, man.
It's really helped me a lot. This, especially through COVID and everything. And just right now, suffice to say, my plate is pretty full right now. So, hopefully I can, get through this month and then we can get back rocking and rolling in 2022.
Fuck yeah. So cheers to Jay. I'm going to do a little bit of a drinky drink because that's what I'm doing. David, where can they find you on the internet, good sir?
Facebook at Stop Motion Nightmares, Instagram Children of Dave. I'll be at the Addison Improv on the 18th and the 19th, and then I'll be opening for Shane Torres at the Plano House of Comedy for New Year's Eve weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a talk about that, Dave.
Oh fuck! I'm getting banned.
No. All right, and you can find us on the internet. Mikey, go ahead. Where can they find you, Mikey, on the internet?
Yeah, I was almost going to say that's pretty rude, but
No. You're right. You're right. The alcohol. The alcohol.
That's all right. Instagram at Mikey B the Comic. My Instagram is better than my Facebook. Also, check out my podcast at the Open Mic Podcast on Instagram.
It's amazing.
MIKE. Crime comedy. It's all coming and going. So it's a filthy fun time. That's it. I mean, I have shows coming up. Check my Instagram. I post it all there. and hope to see you back on here, Jay, soon. Also, I love doing this with you, and I plan to, if you guys will have me, come back more.
Oh, dude, super fun.
Please,
super
do.
fun.
You are welcome.
I love doing this show. It's always fun.
You are so welcome. Anytime you want to join us, you are so welcome. Plus, we have you set up for another one here coming up, so I'll be getting a hold of you and letting you know. I can't remember what the movie is, but I Malignant, I think, is what it is. I think that's what I have.
Yes, I can't. That is going to be hilarious because that movie is fucking funny.
Oh man, I can't wait. I heard it was scary, so I'm excited about that. You can find us at wearepodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the podcasts. You can also check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, /wearepodcast. And of course, every Monday we will be live for Camp Slash Horrorcast at 8 p.m. Central Time on Twitch and everything else. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I want to say real quick, Dan, we love you. We were just fucking around.
Yeah, we're just messing around.
So hopefully you're not upset with
Some
us.
of us were.
Yeah.
He is upset. He is going to take this so personal. And I love you, Dan. I really do. And that's why it's fun to talk shit about you or whatever. But I love you. And don't take it personal. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't even bring you up.
Yes, exactly. Except for you do look like Isaac. Oh, look at that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Keep horror in your heart, of course.
Yes.
Always keep horror in your heart. Next week, we will be doing Arcade, which is my pick. I love this movie. Everyone is going to fucking hate it. I guarantee it. So with that said, thank you guys once again. Mikey, thank you for being here. Please join us again anytime you want to. With that said, I guess keep horror in your heart and cut the feed. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And there it is. Thank you again so much for checking out the podcast today. If you enjoyed it, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and iTunes, and give We Are Podcast Network a like. And since this is Camp Slash Horrorcast, if you want to check us out live, we will be on Twitch and YouTube every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. You can find us at twitch.tv /We Are Podcast Network and youtube.com /We Are Podcast Network. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcasts here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Air, where we talk movies, entertainment, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's me, that's Jake, and that's Javi. We're breaking down that pop culture, and we're having so much fun. And don't forget to check out We Are Bagu, a video game podcast, where we talk Atari to Steam and everything in between. That's me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood breaking down all that video game lore, heroes, Gyros, dungeons, and distractions side quests. Me and the boys were playing some D&D. You can start that one from Season 1, Episode 1. It's a blast the whole way through. And I Hate Being Sober. Personal stories from epic people. I sit down with some of my favorite people of all time. We talk about their trials, their tribulations, and their journey this far. Also, check the links in the description for our social media. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast Network. With that said, hopefully we see you in the live stream.